Dr. Venugopal, who a lot of people know about. And he had a dilemma. He had to get married. And Dr. Venugopal never gave leave to a resident to get married. So Dr. Lokesh Rao had to solve that dilemma. There was a window of opportunity when Dr. Venugopal had to go for a conference to the US for a week. And in that week, without informing anybody, without anybody knowing about it, he took the first train out of Delhi. In those days, the trains took a long time to reach Vijayawada. Came here, got married, came back, joined the duty before Dr. Venugopal reported back. So that's the level of commitment. Even at the cost of his personal life, he had that dedication to go ahead with the work at the Institute. And therefore, he is still remembered very affectionately at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences. So that's my association with him over the years. He's also put together, if you look at the galaxy of people who's sitting there in front of me, he's put together people, some of them who came across as the best researchers I've seen in life. I'm not talking about professional research, but researchers I've seen in life. The man sitting at the extreme left, Dr. Mitra, he used to gather evidence on every student who joined Guntur Medical College, a researcher to the core, and then decide who's that 10% who can be tipped over and be interested to be backbenchers, but participate in a way of thinking that he would like the students to pursue. So that's where I learned my first lesson in research in life. And therefore it then became an obsession with me to engage myself in an area where I could contribute to epidemiologic research in the country. When I read through the vision and mission of the foundation, I was struck with those three domains that Dr. Lokesh chose for the foundation, trying to concentrate on research, capacity building, as well as a bit on the clinical services aspects. And that is the need of the hour. When you look at a specialty in which he is so actively engaged in, mortality in that specialty is dependent on the time of reaction. And that happens because a large number of people do not reach the hospital in time, or they do not get the support that is required while being transported to the hospital. In that situation, building the capacity, trying to do a bit of task shifting helps an enormous amount in reducing the mortality and improving the overall quality of life for the survivors. And therefore, when you look at capacity building, my request to Dr. Lokesh would be that look at alternative methods of capacity building. Do not go into the entire classroom way of building capacity. I think that would be a great help to society. When you look at the research component there, yes, he is a master of clinical research, but when he's also looking at adapting research to Indian needs, there's another aspect which I would request Dr. Lokesh Rao to think about with the foundation, and that is in relation to operations research. You look at what happens in, say, this state or the neighboring states of Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, where we have the Arogyasri system. In all these three states, we have the system. Once a person comes to the hospital, the person is covered through some form of support from the government. But despite that, especially when you look at cardiovascular disease, you find that 2 out of every 3 individuals who suffer have to face catastrophic health expenditure. They are spending beyond what they could afford. They sell their lands or take loans to pay for it. This is despite being able to be covered through a scheme which provides them surgery. So where does this come from? Why does this happen? This happens because 70% of expenditure on healthcare is not on the surgical process, it's on the medication and care before and after. The cost of medicines is what saps the person's revenues. And therefore, when you look at something like universal health coverage, you realize that one of the most important things that we need to do is to try and support that part of the catastrophic health expenditure which could be reduced, and that is making drugs affordable, making lab services affordable, transportation affordable. These are aspects which none of the existing schemes look at. And I think you'd be doing a great service to look at operations research to support the other clinical research that you may do to look at these operational problems in which people face in their day-to-day life. From my professional background and my current engagement with the Public Health Foundation of India, it will be a pleasure for us to help you in any form of research, analysis, or presentation that the Foundation would deem us fit to contribute to. Wish you all the best. Thank you, Lokesh.